Well, what if I've been looking for apples and I haven't found one yet? Am I doing it wrong? How do you do it wrong? Well, maybe I'm just not a good apple picker. Maybe I just don't have what it takes. I know, maybe there are no red apples. Maybe they just spray paint the others and make it look like it. Or maybe the farmers who started 4 years ago already took all the red apples. Yeah. Thank God that's real. I didn't eat breakfast. Give me a sec.
After spending tens of thousands of dollars traveling around the world, getting trained by what's considered the best trainers on the planet, I don't know of anything better than what we just experienced here this weekend at The View with Marc Accetta.
The very first time I sat down with Wayne Nugent and we were talking about training as a general concept, and I wasn't even really considering World Ventures, and they were just sort of picking my brain for information. And I started talking to him about this training I do call A View from the Edge. This actually, as I'm sitting here now, will be the 18th year we've been doing it, but back then it was the very beginning of World Ventures. And I started trying to explain to Wayne what it was all about. And you know, like every time I've tried to explain it, it's so hard to explain because there's really nothing else being done that's like it. So there's no other point of reference. So I'll explain to you kind of like what I did with Wayne is this is a very visual training. Most people learn and everything is audio. We spent so much of our life, 14,000 hours in a classroom. And as we sat there and we daydreamed and we zoned in and we zoned out, we learned really bad learning habits. We developed them without even knowing we were developing. No one, even the greatest straight A student, can say they paid straight attention for 14,000 hours. We just, when we get into a classroom situation and we're just hearing the information for the most part, we zone in and out. But when you take the audio and put visual with it, things get a lot different. So that would be a really good difference if that's all we did in The View from the Edge. But then we take it a step further and we make it theatric. So now think about sitting around and watching a movie you're totally enthralled in, or something you're watching that's hilarious. You're not at all drifting or daydreaming because it's very entertaining to you. So we really call A View from the Edge edutainment. We're entertaining and educating at the exact same time.
This event is so different from all the rest of our training event because look at what's happening behind. Literally, props are set up, you know, all the lightings and everything is all different, it's theatrical. This kind of training you can't even get anywhere else out there in the world, but we have it right here in World Ventures.
I'm not a convict. I didn't break a law. I'm not in jail, but I am in prison. A lot of you are in prison. And the worst place in the world to be in prison is in your own mind. And that's exactly why some of you have never gotten on the starting blocks. Because you don't understand that your whole life is created by your thoughts. And the most important part of all of this is that reps get true transformation. That's what this is really all about. I remember sitting in an audience years ago, being in a place in my life where I was frustrated. I was truly afraid. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have very good self-image. I didn't see myself as a successful person or as a wealthy person. And through a series of trainings, I had a transformation in my own mind. And that's what really needs to happen, because there's no way your actions are going to be different if your thoughts aren't different. And we are going to spend an entire weekend coming to your part of the world working on your thoughts, which can change your action, which can literally change the direction of your life.
Don't ever miss The View. And don't just show up by yourself, bring your whole team. I'm telling you, it's a game-changing event. Marc Accetta, you are a rock star.
holding you back? What is your problem? What's stopping you from living the life God intended you to live? You need to step up right now. This isn't just a seminar. This is your life.